Belgium. Today my topic's all about personally developing yourself. It's mainly based on stage 3, turning it on, and also having a lot of self-motivation. The first thing I wanted to talk about was how to personally develop yourself in the best way. The biggest thing for me is when you're on stage 3, there's a lot of things that you have not yet done, and sometimes you don't yet feel ready to do. The biggest tip I can probably give somebody is try and break those comfort zones as quickly as you can and as often as you can. You know, things like running a morning meeting, doing the bells and gong sessions, running a sector for the first time. You know, all of those things require you to kind of step out of that comfort zone that you're more used to and do things that you had never really done before. The second thing is just educate yourself more about business in general. You know, about developing people and getting the most and developing people based on their strengths. There's loads of really good information on the web. You know, you can go on websites like entrepreneur.com, Inc, Fast Company. All of these websites are very geared towards developing people who run their own businesses. The third thing on personally develop yourself is network. You're going to face lots of challenges, you're going to have lots of problems, there's going to be situations you're going to find yourself in where you don't really know the answer and you're trying to find a solution. Always call somebody and ask for help. You know, try and go on as many conference calls as you can every week. You know, get used to speaking to people over the phone or in person at various meetings, and ask for help, ask for solutions. They're more than willing to give them. So the second thing I wanted to go through was being self-motivated. For me, the best thing that really worked for me is really understanding and knowing your why. You know, why are you going on the field every day? Why do you want to ring the bell? Why do you want to build a team? Why do you want to get promoted? Why do you want to develop yourself and develop your skills? Why are these things important to you? Because these are the things that are going to keep you going when you don't feel like you want to keep going. When it's 7 o'clock and you're 2 off your goal and you really need to ring the bell that day. The second thing is have somebody in the office or in the country, in the location, in the organisation that you want to beat. You know, always pick somebody who's 1 or 2 steps ahead of you, so that they're your person that you're going for, that you're trying to beat on a day-to-day basis. You know, you need to have a target, you need to have an aim. You know, and once you've passed that person out, aim for the next person. You know, a really good tool to use is the bulletin board. You know, if you're brand new and you find yourself on 16th place, you know, take them off one by one. If you're building a team for the first time and you're on number 4, you know, take them off one person at a time, climb your way to the top. You always need somebody who's just a little bit ahead of you to push yourself. And the third thing is think logically but not emotionally. Try to keep the emotion out of business when you're trying to make business-oriented decisions. Sometimes every day, you know, there's going to be days you feel like, you know, you won't want to pay attention to your alarm going off in the morning. There's going to be days you feel like, you know, maybe it's easier that I don't come into work today. Maybe it's easier that, you know, I missed my goal yesterday. I don't really want to be in the morning meeting today. There's going to be days that you will feel to go in one direction, but what you need to do is make the choice based on your business, what your business needs, not what you feel like you want to do. That's a really important skill to learn, and as soon and the best possible place to start learning it is when you're on stage 3. So the next thing I want to talk about is turning it on. You really have to understand that you are an energy source in your business. Everything comes from you. When you're in the room, people should know about that. You should be present, and you don't need to be the loudest person in the room to get promoted. That's not the meaning, but you have to have energy. You have to give other people energy. When everybody else has got problems and they need a solution, they have to have you as their source of energy, if that can make sense. So be that nucleus in your business, and the bigger that your energy can grow out, the bigger your business will grow. And the second thing on that point is you are a host. Every day you're going to have somebody that's new to your business who's walking with you, you know, in your sector, in the office. You have to host a great educational office every day. You have to host a great sector every day. You have to host, you know, a great crew night every week. You know, you have so much added value every single day in the office So treat it like it's yours. It is yours. When you're building a team, it's your team. So you're running that team and you're hosting everything with that team. So make people feel welcome. Introduce people to the other people. Do things together. Create that team spirit. And the third thing is have a poker face. If you have a bad day in the field, and it'll happen, when you're on stage 3, you're learning lots of new things. You could be working in a territory you've never really worked in before, and you struggle to get a result. When you come back to the office, other people shouldn't really know that you had a challenging day. Your face should be pretty much the same excited face all the time. When you have a challenging day, the best way to deal with that is put on a brave face, get back to the office, stand in front of the 8 steps, and think about what you had not done that day. Think about what you could have done to hit your goal, and grab the eye roller and ask them what worked for them. Make sure that other people don't really know whether you've had a PB day or the worst day that you've ever had before. Learn to control your emotions.
Pretty much it
from me. I hope you gained a lot from my topic. There's loads more to come. Make sure that you're using the website every single day. And I guess I'll see you all soon. Thanks for listening.